they did that. There's no excuse.
Is there any justification for doing an act like this, for not disclosing financials, either during the marriage or probably not once you've entered the divorce process, where you have not disclosed either through your PDDs or your FDDs? That's the time to come to the forefront and say, like, okay, this is what's out there. Is there ever a time during the marriage where that might be justified, where, hey, I have these accounts hidden for these reasons, either she's overspending or we need to save for whatever thing? Is there ever any justification that you guys have heard of?
I can't think of one. I mean, again, the lawyer's job is to be honest to the court. I mean, we're officers of the court, and we have to be honest. I mean, you can, if you get caught, I mean, it's like a crime. I guess you can have mea culpa, have, circumstances that diminish the penalty I should suffer, but I can't think of any reason, because if the spouse is overspending, confront him or her. And if you don't like it, then it's time to move on with your life. Do something different.
Yeah, I think intent matters, right? So if someone is taking certain actions to protect their assets because we have an overspender, that's one thing. And I would hope that was also paired with many, many conversations and attempts to kind of get everybody on the same page. And then ultimately, once we get into a divorce, let's say you opened a couple of accounts that your husband or wife wasn't on, so that you could protect your savings because this person was just overspending. The proof is in the pudding once you get your financial disclosures done at the beginning of the divorce. If you disclose that those accounts exist and concede that they're community property, that's not going to be a fiduciary duty breach. You've just said, here it is.
You don't have to have her name or his name on the account. That's not a problem.
But if your intent is to, okay, I've siphoned money off during my marriage, it's all, I've got $2 million in this account that would be community property, but I'm not going to say anything because I've justified this in my mind. I've been wronged in some way. They cheated on me. They did this. They did that. There's no excuse, because at the end of the day, it's still betrayal. Right. It's just a different form of betrayal.
Right.
And then if you lie to the court about it, it makes it worse.
And then they get the whole thing, and you've done all that crap for nothing.
For nothing.
Anyway.